What's going on, guys? Random Ducky here. Welcome back to the Random Ducky channel for probably a huge disappointment, because this is not a reaction. As you may have guessed from the title already, you see what's on my screen right here. We all know this. It's from the GTA 6 trailer. Now, I have watched this trailer, I think about 250 times through reactions, breakdowns, detailed analysis. I have reacted to this trailer as well, which you can find on my channel and in the end screen, but I have watched this trailer a lot and I think I've cracked the story of GTA 6. So let's take a look at it together. Now, I'm gonna play apart from the trailer, then we're gonna play a bit through the trailer, and I'm gonna point out some things that will fit in with the theory that I have on the story of the game, or at least the beginning of the story of the game, which is something that is still, like, there's a lot of theories going around that might connect into it, that might fit with it. I'm not gonna focus on those. I'm just gonna focus on one simple point. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jason and Lucia, our main two characters, have never met in real life, like face to face. Now, what I want you guys to do right now is imagine you're like chatting, communicating with someone, and you decide to meet for the first time. And let's check this out. So we're in the prison. This is something as well, but I will come back to that later on. Because if he knew Lucia very well, this.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but I might be completely wrong here, completely going off a sidetrack or something like that. But like that, hey, that doesn't sound like if he already knew her, she went to prison, he waited for her, they would be flying into each other's arms, or they would be immediately hugging, or like they would say like, I miss you, or good to see you. But that was just, hey, and that's it. Now, if we go back a little bit further for this, I'm gonna put my headphone on one ear because I need to like listen in a bit. I'm gonna turn on closed caption. We already have it here on the screen. I seen you here before, the guard asks. Now, if they've met, he would have visited. And then the guard would have known him. He would have been like, oh, hey, you're back here. Or, oh, she's finally getting out. You stuck it out. Something like that. But what is the interaction that we see in the trailer? He says the full name. He says his full name. Like, that's the introduction. But like, if we fit it into a story and then we get to this. Like, I'm sorry, but for me, this is pretty obvious. I'm gonna stick with this theory, like, until I see different. They don't know each other. Now, let's look at the trailer. I'm putting the music all the way down because someone's copywriting this randomly, just based on the trailer. We see Jason in his house, seems to be living alone, seems to be doing jobs for, I think it was Brian. He's, at this point, he's what the game makes him seem. Just a guy hanging around, hanging out with some ladies. We see a lady shouting him out here, so he probably had something of an involvement with her the whole time. We're just seeing him. And we're seeing him live his best life, but we're also seeing him live a single life, getting a case of beers, working out, flirting with some ladies. Until this point. This is the point where he goes to the prison. And we have the I seen you here before. And then they start off, yep, the lovemaking. Then we see her involved. Then we see everything. So what is my theory at this moment? We're gonna quickly. Yeah, that's perfect. What is my theory at this moment? We're gonna start off playing as Jason. Jason's a lady man. Then there comes a point where through a mission or through doing something for someone or something, maybe even they bringing actual online dating, actual Tinder or something like that, and he meets her through that or through like one of those programs where you like can have like interactions with actual people in prison that are wanting someone to talk to or to write to. That's how they meet. Now my theory is he gets like hired or paid to pick her up from prison and deliver her to someone. But then something goes wrong, like we see in the synopsis for the game. The synopsis for the game says when a mission or something, a simple job goes wrong, they have to like, and then conspiracy, they have to survive, they have to get out of the entire situation. So my guess is the mission that is gonna go wrong is him, the classic film scenario, the classic TV show scenario, him picking up someone from the prison for someone else. Then they get like intercepted on the way there, they have to run. And by the time they actually get to where they're supposed to go or to get somewhere safe, they may have fallen in love. Maybe the scene we see where they're like drinking at the pier is them like laying low, hanging out. Again, everything after the prison moment is Jason and Lucia. Everything before the prison moment is Jason. That is exactly how this game is gonna go. Same thing in GTA 5. In GTA 5, I basically see Franklin and Michael as one character. I see GTA 5, if you look at it like GTA 6, two characters playable. Michael and Franklin are one. They are the Los Santos, the city variant, the city character. Then you have Trevor, the outside character. When does Trevor get into the story? Right at the point where they do the first heist, at like the first big like moment in the game. Then Trevor gets involved. There's a whole period where you play with Trevor, where you can't play with Michael or Franklin, where you can't go drive to Los Santos, to the city. You have to stay with Trevor until he packs up and moves to the city. So I think this game is going to do the same thing. We're going to start off with Jason. We're going to be doing some jobs. We're going to have some activities. We're going to meet some people. Then we're going to have the story. Then they're together. We get to play as both of them. Maybe they have a fight and they get apart. Maybe we get like a quarter of the game where they have to like get their shit together after the failed mission. And then they have to go again. But either way, I am 100% sure they have never met face to face when they arrive at prison. And at prison is the first time we are gonna be having Lucia as really a character. There may be a moment where, because we saw in trailer 1, we saw her in the prison talk, so we may have like cutscenes or like little flash moments where we get to see some of it, hinting at her becoming like part of a story, not really hinting, but like in a story perspective. But they have never met. That's my theory. That's just game theory. I am not game theory. I'm Random Ducky. I don't know why I made this video. I might just leave this video unlisted, but like I was watching this trailer an hour ago and it just clicked in my head last time I watched the trailer. So I just want to put that out there. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I'm hyped, I'm excited, but I'm pretty sure that I just figured out the game story and I hadn't seen anyone talking about it. So there we go. Sign off in the comments, keep it respectful. This has been Random Ducky. As always, take care of yourself, take care of others. Hang in there. A little more than a year and we finally have GTA 6 and we'll see it. But take care of yourself, take care of others. Until then and beyond then, stay chill, stay vibing, and I'll see you guys